Have you ever reflected on your past and thought about how you might have approached things in a different way? As we grow older, the decisions we make can significantly contribute to creating a fulfilling and meaningful life, or they may gradually diminish our happiness and well-being. It's important to recognize that what may appear to be minor mistakes can accumulate and lead to significant challenges down the road. These can include feelings of isolation, financial difficulties, and even health problems that might have been prevented with a bit of foresight. In this video, we'll explore 5 common mistakes that individuals often make as they age, which can subtly impact their quality of life. It's important to be aware that some of these changes can be quite surprising. They often occur so gradually that many people may not notice the harm being done until it becomes significant. Once you identify these patterns, you'll gain the ability to make more informed decisions, steer clear of unnecessary regrets, and take charge of your future. Make sure to stick around until the end, as there's so much more to gain beyond just steering clear of mistakes. It's all about making sure that your later years are filled with happiness, meaning, and well-being. Let's explore these 5 common mistakes together, understand their causes, and discover practical ways to avoid them so you can create a more fulfilling life. If you're looking to ensure that you're not unknowingly limiting your potential, this is something you definitely won't want to overlook. Let's dive in and begin our journey together. First and foremost, it's important to pay attention to your physical health. One of the most frequent and harmful oversights individuals can encounter in their later years is overlooking their physical health. It can begin in small ways, like missing a morning walk occasionally or opting for convenience foods instead of healthier meals. With time, you'll find that these small habits can really accumulate and make a difference. As we experience a decrease in mobility and a dip in energy levels, it's common for many to think of it as simply a natural aspect of getting older. It's important to recognize that many of the declines we experience as we age aren't solely a result of getting older. They often stem from a lack of physical activity, inadequate nutrition, and overlooking early warning signs of potential health issues. Taking proactive steps can make a significant difference in maintaining our well-being. If you've experienced stiffness after sitting for a while or noticed changes in your balance, it's your body's way of communicating with you. Staying active is important at every age. Staying active can be challenging if you find yourself moving less. It's important to keep that momentum going. Before you realize it, everyday tasks such as standing up from a chair, walking upstairs, or reaching for something on a high shelf can start to feel challenging. Having weak muscles can affect your balance, which may raise the risk of falls, something to be mindful of, especially for seniors. Just one fall can lead to injuries that may take a long time to heal, and in some instances, it can significantly impact your quality of life. Consider Henry, for instance. At 74, he felt he was in good health, but he gradually began to miss his daily walks. After a few months, he began to notice that standing for extended periods was becoming more exhausting, and he experienced some discomfort in his knees. When he made the decision to return to exercising, he noticed that he had lost quite a bit of strength, and even a brief walk would leave him feeling out of breath. After months of hard work, he managed to rebuild what he had lost. At times, he found himself wishing he hadn't allowed himself to slow down initially. One frequent challenge people face is overlooking their diet. It's a common belief among seniors that eating less means nutrition isn't as important. However, it's essential to remember that maintaining a balanced diet is crucial, regardless of appetite changes. As we age, our bodies have an increased need for specific nutrients. For instance, protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, calcium plays a crucial role in supporting bone health, and fiber is important for aiding digestion. Consuming highly processed foods, skipping meals, or depending on quick snacks can result in deficiencies that may leave you feeling sluggish, weaken your immune system, and increase the risk of chronic conditions such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Neglecting regular checkups can lead to significant issues down the line, so it's important to stay on top of them. It's common for people to put off doctor visits until they feel something is seriously wrong. However, regular screenings are important as they can identify issues early on, making them much easier to address. Conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and early signs of osteoporosis can often go unnoticed, as they frequently don't present clear symptoms. By the time you realize something isn't quite right, it's possible that some damage has already occurred. Taking charge of your health involves being proactive and addressing potential issues before they become significant concerns. It's always a great opportunity to embrace change, no matter when you decide to start. Making even small changes, such as incorporating 15 minutes of walking into your daily routine or replacing processed foods with fresh, whole ingredients, can lead to meaningful improvements in your overall well-being. Engaging in strength training, whether with light weights or resistance bands, is a wonderful way to preserve muscle and ward off frailty. Prioritizing regular health checkups is a great way to identify potential issues early on, ensuring they don't develop into more serious concerns. Caring for your body is not just about preventing aging. It's about empowering yourself to continue enjoying the activities you love for many years to come. Secondly, withdrawing from friends and family. One of the most challenging choices individuals face in their later years is stepping back from social connections. Initially, it may appear to be innocuous. It's understandable if you find yourself attending fewer gatherings, making fewer phone calls, or thinking that others might be too busy to come by. These feelings are common, and it's okay to acknowledge them. However, it's important to recognize that prolonged isolation can gradually contribute to feelings of loneliness and depression, as well as potentially accelerate a decline in both mental and physical well-being. Humans thrive on connection, and it's important to remember that staying connected goes beyond just having company. It plays a vital role in fostering a sense of purpose, engagement, and emotional well-being. It's a common misconception among seniors that loneliness is an inevitable part of aging, but that's not the case at all. Studies indicate that social isolation can significantly affect health, comparable to the effects of smoking 15 cigarettes daily. It can elevate the risk of heart disease, compromise the immune system, and has also been associated with an increased chance of developing dementia. It's important to keep the brain engaged through conversations, shared experiences, and emotional connections. When we do this, we help prevent memory loss and cognitive decline, keeping our minds sharp and active. Think about Dorothy, a 76-year-old who has slowly begun to withdraw from her friends. She reassured herself that they were likely preoccupied with their own families and didn't want to impose on them. As the weeks passed and gradually turned into months, she found herself spending a significant amount of her days in solitude, with the TV as her only companion. She was struggling to connect with her true self. She experienced a decrease in energy, her mood shifted, and she noticed it became more challenging to find motivation for activities she once loved. When she took the initiative to reconnect by calling an old friend, joining a local book club, and inviting her grandchildren over more frequently, her entire outlook transformed. She experienced a greater sense of engagement and happiness, along with noticeable improvements in her memory and energy levels. One common oversight is depending solely on family for social interactions. It's wonderful to cherish family, but relying solely on them for companionship may not always meet our expectations. It's good to explore other connections as well. It's important to recognize that our loved ones have their own responsibilities. Building a supportive network of friends, neighbors, or community members can be incredibly beneficial for engagement and connection. Engaging with various sources of social interaction can truly enhance your life, making it more fulfilling. It also helps to ensure that you feel supported and connected, even when family members have their own commitments. Staying connected has become more accessible than ever thanks to technology, but it's understandable that many seniors may feel overwhelmed or unsure about using it. Embracing simple tools such as video calls, social media, or even voice messages can truly help you maintain meaningful connections, especially when in-person visits aren't possible. These methods can bridge the gap and keep relationships strong. Understanding how to use these tools is not just about following the latest trends. It's important to ensure that you stay engaged and connected in our ever-evolving digital landscape. It's always a wonderful opportunity to reconnect, no matter when you decide to do it. Becoming part of a club, offering your time to volunteer, participating in local events, or simply establishing a routine of calling a friend each week can truly transform your experience. The aim is not to fill your social calendar to the brim. Maintaining meaningful connections is essential for keeping your mind sharp, your emotions fulfilled, and your engagement with the world vibrant. If you're enjoying this video and finding the insights helpful, I would love for you to comment number 2 below to let me know you're with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so. Be sure to turn on the bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. Let's take the next step together. Thirdly, not being open to change can hold you back. As we grow older, one common challenge many face is the tendency to resist change. It's common for many seniors to feel hesitant about embracing changes in technology, lifestyle, or social norms. This resistance is understandable, as adapting can be challenging at times. That's completely understandable. Embracing change can sometimes feel challenging. After many years of living a certain way, it's completely understandable to feel hesitant about learning something new. However, it's important to recognize that resisting change won't prevent the world from evolving. It can feel quite challenging and lonely at times. It's a common belief that new technology is primarily meant for younger generations. In today's world, staying connected truly relies on our openness to learning new things. Mastering skills like using a smartphone, navigating online banking, or making a video call can truly enhance your daily life. These abilities go beyond mere conveniences. They empower you to connect and manage your tasks more effectively. They are increasingly important. When seniors hesitate to adopt even basic digital tools, they may miss out on important conversations and face challenges with daily tasks that could be made easier. This reluctance can also leave them more susceptible to scams, as a lack of understanding can create vulnerabilities. Consider Albert, for instance. At 78, he chose to stick with his old flip phone, believing it was perfectly sufficient for his needs, and he felt no need to switch to a smartphone. As time went on, he noticed that his grandkids were engaging in group chats that he wasn't able to join in on. His bank began to require online access for certain services, and he found himself missing out on numerous conveniences that could have simplified his life. In the end, he chose to embrace technology and see what it had to offer. With some patience, he discovered how to text, make video calls, and even order groceries online. What began as a hesitant attempt soon transformed into a positive change that improved his life in ways he had never anticipated. Sometimes, individuals hold onto old habits, even when there are more effective alternatives out there. It's important to recognize these patterns and consider embracing new approaches for improvement. It's important to recognize that making changes can sometimes feel challenging. For instance, some individuals may hesitate to modify their diet for better health, overlook contemporary safety practices at home, or be reluctant to embrace new medical recommendations that differ from what they learned in the past. Understanding these behaviors can help us approach the situation with compassion and support. Holding on to the idea that this is how I've always done it can be risky, particularly when there are better, safer, and more effective options available. Change is a natural part of relationships, and being open to adapting can help strengthen the bonds between family members. The younger generations express themselves in unique ways, hold distinct values, and embrace diverse lifestyles. Embracing differences with an open mind can truly enhance relationships, fostering connection instead of creating distance. It's a wonderful opportunity to grow together. Many seniors discover that when they let go of expectations for how things used to be and begin to engage with the world as it is now, they often feel a greater sense of connection and experience less frustration. Embracing change is an opportunity to grow while still holding on to your true self. It involves being adaptable so you can continue progressing. Embrace the journey ahead. The world is constantly moving forward, and by being open to learning, adapting, and growing, you'll find yourself becoming more independent and fulfilled. Keep pushing yourself, and great things will follow. It's always a great time to explore new approaches, and by staying open-minded, you'll discover that change can be a positive experience rather than something to dread. It has the potential to introduce delightful surprises and new possibilities into your life. Fourth on the list is the challenge of mismanaging finances. One of the most significant challenges individuals face in their later years is not managing their finances effectively. As we age, it's common to think that money becomes less important, particularly if you're retired and have savings or retirement funds in place. However, it's essential to stay mindful of your financial situation and plan accordingly. It's important to recognize that financial mismanagement, such as overspending, underestimating future expenses, or not planning for emergencies, can transform what should be comfortable years into a time filled with stress, struggle, and reliance on others. It's common for seniors to feel confident about their financial situation, only to discover later that medical bills, inflation, or unforeseen expenses can quickly deplete their savings. Being aware of these potential challenges can help you plan more effectively for the future. It's important to focus not only on accumulating wealth, but also on ensuring that it endures over time. It's important to recognize that even individuals who enjoyed financial stability in their younger years may face challenges if they don't adapt their spending habits to align with their current life stage. Making thoughtful adjustments can lead to a more secure financial future. Think about Richard, a 72-year-old who embraced his retirement with an open heart, confident that he had set aside enough savings to fully enjoy this wonderful phase of life without any concerns. He enjoyed taking trips, treating his grandkids to thoughtful gifts, and dining out frequently. As he entered his late 70s, he began to observe that his savings were becoming limited. Medical expenses started to accumulate, and he hadn't anticipated the costs associated with long-term care. In a challenging situation with few choices, he found himself leaning on his children for financial support, a step he had always hoped to avoid. If he had been more mindful of his spending earlier, he could have effectively stretched his savings and preserved his financial independence. One common oversight among seniors is not staying on top of their financial planning. It's a common belief that retirement means leaving behind concerns about investments, budgeting, and financial adjustments. However, it's important to stay engaged with these aspects to ensure a secure and fulfilling retirement. Managing money is a journey that lasts a lifetime. Even in our later years, making wise financial choices can significantly enhance our comfort and reduce stress in life. Monitoring your expenses, gaining clarity on healthcare costs, and preparing for potential long-term care needs can help you avoid financial challenges in the future. It's important to be aware that seniors can often be targeted by scams. One of the most challenging ways individuals can find themselves losing their financial security is by placing their trust in the wrong people. It's important to be aware of phone scams, email fraud, and individuals who may pose as financial advisors, as they can quickly deplete your life savings. Staying informed and vigilant can help protect your hard-earned money. Many seniors grew up in an era characterized by greater trust among people, and unfortunately, scammers often exploit this vulnerability. Understanding how to identify financial scams, steering clear of unsolicited offers, and consulting with a trusted financial advisor or family member when making significant financial decisions can help you safeguard your assets and avoid serious setbacks. Achieving financial security in your later years isn't solely about accumulating wealth. It's about making smart, informed choices. Establishing a clear budget, being conscious of unnecessary expenses, and preparing for future costs can greatly support your financial well-being and help your money last over time. Making adjustments is always possible, no matter the time. Making even small financial adjustments today can lead to a more secure and stress-free future. If you're enjoying this video and finding the insights helpful, I'd love for you to comment number 4 below to let me know you're with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. Let's take the next step together. Number 5 is overlooking the importance of mental growth and a sense of purpose. One of the most commonly overlooked yet impactful choices individuals can make in their later years is to embrace personal growth and maintain a strong sense of purpose. It's common for many seniors to feel that retirement marks the end of their opportunities for learning, setting new goals, or making meaningful contributions to the world. It's important to have something meaningful to look forward to, whether it's a hobby, a passion, or a new challenge. This can significantly contribute to staying mentally sharp, emotionally fulfilled, and physically healthy. Many people often think that mental decline is something that cannot be avoided. As we age, it's natural to experience changes, but it's important to remember that our brains continue to have the remarkable ability to learn, adapt, and create new connections at any stage of life. The true challenge lies in age, particularly when it leads to inactivity. When seniors reduce their participation in mentally stimulating activities, it's common for the brain to slow down. Research indicates that engaging in continuous learning, be it through reading, solving puzzles, or acquiring new skills, greatly reduces the likelihood of experiencing cognitive decline. Consider Linda, a 70-year-old who has always been vibrant and eager to explore the world around her. After retiring, she noticed that she was spending most of her days watching TV, and it left her feeling as though her best years were behind her. As time went on, she began to notice that she was forgetting things more frequently, losing interest in conversations, and feeling less connected to life around her. She made the exciting decision to enroll in an art class at a nearby community center, a wonderful opportunity she had never explored before. In just a few weeks, she discovered a revitalized sense of purpose, her mind became clearer, and she even formed new friendships along the way. One important aspect to consider is the need to discover a motivating reason to rise each day. After many years of hard work, raising families, and managing various responsibilities, it's common for seniors to feel a sense of uncertainty when those roles begin to change. Finding a sense of purpose is essential, as it helps to prevent feelings of boredom and depression from taking hold. Finding a purpose to stay engaged, such as volunteering, mentoring younger generations, gardening, or writing a book, can bring structure, motivation, and a sense of fulfillment to your daily life. Many seniors may hesitate to explore new experiences due to concerns about failure or the feeling that it's too late for them. It's important to remember that learning something new is not limited by age. Many inspiring stories emerge from individuals who embark on new careers, learn new languages, or explore hobbies in their 70s, 80s, or even 90s. Growth is a lifelong journey, and it continues as long as you choose to keep pushing forward. Maintaining mental activity and a sense of purpose not only boosts your mood, but also positively influences longevity, cognitive function, and overall physical health. Those who embrace challenges, nurture their curiosity, and seek out new opportunities to make a positive impact in their surroundings tend to experience greater happiness and fulfillment in life. Your age doesn't define your potential for growth, and every stage of life holds its own significance and purpose. It's important to stay optimistic, continue your journey of learning, and always remember that your greatest days are still ahead of you. In conclusion, let's reflect on the key points we've discussed. Having explored these 5 mistakes, it's a great opportunity to pause and consider how they might be influencing your life or the lives of those close to you. Aging is more than simply growing older. It's about the decisions we make that shape our later years. These choices can lead to a life filled with joy, purpose, and independence, rather than one marked by frustration and regret. It's great to know that steering clear of these mistakes can be achieved without making significant changes. Making small changes in your approach to health, relationships, mindset, and finances can lead to a remarkable improvement in your overall well-being. It's never too late to focus on your physical health. Now is a great opportunity to embrace movement, nourish your body with healthy foods, and keep up with your checkups. If you found yourself spending time alone, consider reaching out to old friends, fostering new connections, and using technology to stay connected and engaged. If you find yourself hesitant about change, remember that embracing it doesn't mean sacrificing your identity. Instead, it equips you with the resources to remain both independent and connected in our ever-evolving world. If finances have been a concern, it's important to take proactive steps to ensure your security. Consider cutting unnecessary spending and protecting yourself from potential financial pitfalls. Every small action can lead to greater stability. If you're feeling a bit lost in your sense of purpose, remember that it's okay to start small. Consider picking up a book, trying something new, or finding ways to share your wisdom and experiences with those around you. Every little step can lead to meaningful change. The decisions you make today will significantly influence the quality of your life in the future. Taking control of your life is always possible, and making better decisions can lead to some of your most fulfilling years ahead. We truly appreciate you being here with us today. We are eager to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. Please share one thing you learned today and how you intend to incorporate it into your life. Your insights can inspire others. We truly value your thoughts, so please feel free to share them with us. Your comments truly inspire us and provide wonderful motivation. If you found this video enjoyable and helpful, We would greatly appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, and share it with others. Thank you for your support. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. We appreciate you taking the time to watch, and we can't wait to connect with you in the next video.